Working. Fab. So, do you have any questions before
No,
we
no,
get started?
go ahead.
Okay. So, just a couple of questions about yourself. So, who do you currently hold credit cards with?
Different one, HSBC, Santander, Monzo, Halifax, Amex, yeah,
So, Monzo, Halifax,
Amex.
and Amex.
Yeah.
And why did you select these
Oh,
providers?
for different reason. Some I have selected for maybe balance transfer, 0% balance transfer, when I had some big expenditure, and some for cashback, like Halifax and Amex for cashback. Um, and some maybe some deal going on, some specific cashback deal on if you buy certain amount of goods at my if you open an account with them. So yeah.
Okay. And kind of what are your thoughts on the service that your providers provide?
Most of the time okay, I would say. I didn't have any issues as such. I mean, if there was a one or two times where there's maybe I didn't recognize the amount that has gone through my card, and maybe I haven't got a dispute on it with any supplier. So they have sorted out pretty quickly. So I wouldn't say any issues as such.
Okay. And I kind of want to get your understanding of kind of how you think having a credit card affects your financial landscape.
It does in terms of my credit status rating. That is one of the main thing,
So,
and
oh,
it's
sorry,
credit rating.
Oh, credit rating, yes.
Yeah, it's good to have a credit card because it helps you to build up the credit, and if I pay on time, which I do most of the times, it keeps my credit rating good. So and also helps me to later on buy mortgage or loan or anything. So in those sort of situations, and also in future, if I decide to take another credit card or loan, then it helps. Yeah.
Do you currently have any insurance products?
Yeah, yeah. I've got life insurance. I've got usual ones: home, car, home emergency. What else? Gadgets insurance. Yeah, I think.
Okay. So I'm curious about your life insurance. Who do you know? Who do you hold that with, and how did you purchase it?
I'm with Aviva. Why did I purchase with them? First of all, to start with, this policy is quite for some time. The main reason was to it in conjunction with my mortgage, like life assurance one. So it reduces with the mortgage, but at the minute I'm looking. I hope to pay off my mortgage in the next few years, so I'll be going into fixed life insurance, fixed amount, not decreasing in value. So yeah, so at that time it worked out well in terms of price comparing with other providers. I have been with them for some time now.
Okay.
Probably I should change it because my mortgage has gone down, but I have kept it the same level. The cover is more than a mortgage currently, but it's just one of the things. Yeah, I have to look for it and.
Okay. So how would you feel about taking a life insurance policy out with a bank or a credit card company?
Same. I mean, nothing different. I mean, if all the companies who provide credit card, all the life insurance, they are FC regulated. So I think it should be fine. I don't see any difference.
Okay. And can I ask how much do you pay for your life insurance a month, like a roughly
About
estimate?
£50.
So about £50. So if this was offered to you via your credit card provider, £15 a month, how would you feel about that?
Oh, I would definitely consider it because I don't see that many advertisement about life insurance policies, like good offer or something. I think otherwise it would strike me. I mean, most of the time, if you go to moneysavingexpert.com, they provide deals on credit cards. But that's the website I normally go for any financial products if I decide to buy. So what offers? But I don't see anything in the emails that I get every month. I don't see on life insurance. So it's not that. I think people once they do it, they forget about it and carry on.
And how would you feel about taking a policy out via a broker?
Good question. Via broker, I normally take car insurance through broker, but life insurance through a broker, I'm not sure. I would like to know who is the end provider. I don't mind if I'm buying something from say a broker, but the actual company who is providing the service, say Aviva or Standard Life or one of the renowned ones, then I'm fine. But if the actual company who is providing life is not that a renowned one, then probably I would think twice. I mean, the underwriter or something, yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's great. So we're gonna have a look at something now, just on the phone.
Where did you buy this one? Sorry, I'm just asking. This is
These cameras, just on
Yeah.
Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was looking for something like this, and I
Yeah.
bought something online. I have to return it. I just thought.
Yeah, it's a Logitech.
Okay.
Webcam.
Join, is it?
So sorry, I'll give you
Okay.
a bit of info. You can pick it up. It's fine. So I'd like you to imagine that you've recently applied for your Onmo credit card. You've been accepted, received your card in the mail, and you've been using it to make kind of everyday transactions for the last couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to just log in to view your app. So if you could log in for me.
Mm-hmm.
So if you could just don't pass here. It's just because I can't see it. Yeah. That's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
You can pick it up. Feel free to pick it up.
No, that's fine.
It's probably easier if you pick it up. So have a look through your account.
okay.
Talk me through the page. It's an interactive prototype, so feel free to kind of click around again. Tell me what you're thinking and feeling as you're going through.
I could see all the transactions show all. I could see the pending transaction, which I like because some website don't give the pending transaction very clearly. Like Halifax does very clearly pending transactions on this one. Yeah, there's like a place where I can press and see the pending transactions. Inside in terms of how I have spent, yes, but that's not that important to me. I don't really look into that. Credit breakdown. Okay, spending this month and this normally I don't have to press any button on other websites like Amex or Halifax or apps. Normally it comes up over there, like if you have balance, and then below that it breaks it down how much you spend, how much remaining, and how much is pending transaction. So all in one. I don't have to click somewhere. I would prefer it to be on the screen instead of a separate tab to press and go to credit breakdown. That's what normally I've seen on other apps. In terms, probably doesn't work here, but in terms of like TFL transport, I would prefer that to be bit more details on it. I think I can't remember which one. I've got a few apps. So one of them shows like where it has been swiped. Probably I don't know whether because of the app. So a bit more information like don't go to east, maybe in Harrow. I'm just saying. So later on, if I have to see, where did I buy that stuff from KFC, like I used to manage. Okay. Um, One thing is that it says a fridge card. I mean, I would expect here a lost card also.
And what would you expect within that?
If it's not freeze, if it is lost, I know it's lost. So I press that button lost, and either it's asked me to provide some more information about the lost card. So normally they have, I've seen other apps having two options: freeze and lost. Manage direct debit, manage credit card, credit limit, order a new card. Manage Apple Pay. I don't see Google Pay. So
Because it's an iOS. But
okay. So yeah, that's helpful. That's normally that's helpful in a way, because not always is it's on the front screen, like on the managed cards. Some other options given, other app I've seen. This is helpful, I would say, when you go into managed card, having that and straight away attaching it to the Apple Pay. What else? There's a Visa card and debit card. Okay. And does this work? The top bit on the arrow dash on the. Oh yeah. It goes, yeah. Account, security, legal document, help and support. One thing I would prefer to have is somewhere on this corner, on the bottom right hand corner, having like a chat function. So I've seen in other websites, if I have been browsing this page for maybe a minute or so, it gives option, can I help or something, like a bubble.
So where do you think you could find that in the app?
I can see here it's there on the help and support, but it's not obvious, so it's like on the top. Normally I've seen card providers providing on the right hand side top corner. This one left, so I was not sure whether this is that. But in terms of help and support, that should be the first thing. If customer shouldn't be looking through options to get the help and support to me, because I've seen HSBC does that very good. It's here on the corner.
Okay.
They get like a bubble.
So I'm just gonna follow up with a couple of questions. So I want to first look at this accounts page here. So can you tell me what some of the numbers mean? So you got the kind of available credit and balance. What do they mean to you?
Balance means 870 credit is the available credit is less any pending transaction.
Sorry, pardon? Sorry.
Available credit means what is available.
Okay.
So what is spent and what is spending, what is pending transaction, and what is left.
Okay, so what is left to spend?
Actual left to spend, yes.
Okay. And what about balance?
Balance is from last month, which I haven't paid yet, and also for this month, which I've spent for the last statement.
So how much money has been spent?
Yeah. Last statement and now, and so in between balance and the available credit, there may be some pending transactions also.
Okay. And how do you feel about those?
As I said, I mean, to be honest, this is not clear. Because I understand things, that's why I can, but it's not very clear. This credit breakdown should be there. This like balance credit from last month, like Amex does. Balance from until 5th of say October is 500. 200 is spent since, so it makes sense 700. And the pending transaction 100. So I know balance out of 4,000, those three deducted gives me the available credit. Last month's statement, the spend I have done for the last week or so since the last statement, and the pending transaction. The total of three minus my total credit card amount that I'm available to me, gives me the available balance. And if I have to go on the next page to see this, which when other providers can show it in 2-3 lines there.
Okay. So if we look at the credit breakdown.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so how do you feel? Obviously you mentioned that you'd like to see it out on
Yeah.
the homepage, but is there any other comments you want to make on it?
So it's not very clear to me, because spending this period 600 makes sense. Okay, statement balance is it statement balance from the last statement, I believe, and that is, it doesn't show a date. Statement balance from which month or which date? Just a statement balance. So that if they say a statement balance, I know due date is 1st November, it says statement balance until like 5th of October, then I know that is what I've spent until 5th of October, and then spending this period is beyond 5th of October to, that's the £600 I spent, say, for example. So the statement date would be helpful. And what is repayment?
What do you think?
I haven't got a clue. If I click, is it show anything? No, I haven't got a clue what is repayment.
So it's a repayment made against the card.
That
So
means,
you've paid the money again, like a repayment on the credit card.
oh, I have paid in between.
Yes.
Oh, I don't do it. I do it on a direct debit. So, okay, but to be honest, there should be some sum here, like 600 less 200, 400 or something. Suddenly, certain balance. Like, what is the relation? All this, what's the total coming back to? I would like to see something. Okay, come at the end showing 870.
Okay.
So that if they're saying 870, I expect that to be below. I think if I add up all this, it comes to 870. So if it is 870, then why not the balance is here 870 at the.
So yeah, it's just because it's some dummy data. So
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Then it will be clear to me that is the 870. That is the 870. The available credit. So if
you want to see the available credit?
Yes, here like 600 minus 200, 400 plus 530. All I think addition comes to 870 maybe. Should be. No, why not?
So what do you think the 870 is?
It's available credit.
Mm-hmm.
So
and what do you think the statement balance is?
Statement balance is the last month's statement, not now.
Okay.
Which I haven't paid yet. So last statement balance basically.
Okay. Okay. How do you feel about the statement details section?
Not totally clear.
Why so?
As the addition doesn't make sense. Where does the 530 comes from? If it is not from the last statement, then it should be an addition of 600 plus 10 plus 10 minus 200.
So I mean the statement details sections at the bottom.
Oh, statement details.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to say. I mean, if this is the statement balance, that is from the last statement, and minimum I have to pay that amount. That's normal, yeah.
Okay. And how do you feel about the buttons at the bottom?
Add to calendar. Why need to add to calendar?
Why would you? What do you think about that?
Oh, it's just adding to my calendar on my mobile, that a reminder for to make the payment.
How do you feel about that?
I haven't seen this in other apps. I don't see any value of that. I should know if I'm direct debit. I should know when I'm due for payment.
Okay. Okay. If you could have a look at insights for me as well.
Make a payment. This one. Sorry.
Insights.
Oh, insights. Okay.
So you mentioned that you wouldn't really find this important. Why so?
Or the adding to calendar.
No, the insights.
Or insights. I mean, to be honest, I see my app every day or every other day, so I know what's gone on. To me, the only thing it matters is whether it's a legitimate payment or not. If I know I've made the payment, I've made the payment. So it doesn't. No, I don't do any budgeting like that for that, so it doesn't. Yeah.
So you don't do any budgeting?
No.
No. Okay. So could you tell me what
Because roughly I know how much credit card goes out every month.
Okay.
So roughly my expenditure, if it is, I know every month 1,200 or 1,400 going out, is something suddenly 2,000. Then also I should know what I have bought last month, which is out of my normal expenditure. Yeah.
So could you tell me what the breakdown is here and how, what do you think they kind of?
It just picks up from the credit card transactions, that the type of transaction I have made. So it just sum it up in different category.
And what do you think the kind of different size boxes mean?
Different size boxes means when the color coded. You mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just to mark up different things. I don't see any difference. Yeah, in online purchase, I mean green purchase. No, it's not green. So yeah, it's just to.
So what do you think the different sizes mean?
Different sizes means how much. That's the bulk of it basically. The proportionate I have spent. So, it's a ratio of the 100. Yeah.
Is there something that you would prefer to see here instead of insights?
I think instead of insights, if it is like a what do you call what is it called, the round shaped map?
Pardon?
The round shape graph.
Like a pie chart?
Pie chart, yeah.
So why would you prefer to see that?
That's enough for me to understand. I mean, giving a green, big, small. So I know from there that this is the bulk of the expenditure. And with the pie chart, if it's at the end of on the side of the pie chart is mentioned 620, I would know. Or maybe it doesn't. If it says that 50% of the expenditure, 60% of the expenditure.
Okay, so you want to see percentages?
Yeah, that's enough. Yeah.
Okay, so what would you expect to see within all time?
All time means when I open the credit card.
Okay. And what would you expect to see kind of beneath each insight category?
I mean, if I press all times.
Yeah. No, so just in general, so say if you select.
Oh, okay.
What would you expect to see before you select it?
I expect insights means same as I said, it's like a pie chart or something, graph showing me bar chart or pie chart showing me that how much I spent, and if possible, same thing for weekly, all times, or monthly. Yeah.
So if you selected entertainment, what would you expect to see?
I would expect to see all the transaction.
Okay. So yeah, you could do it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking here?
Yeah, it's like monthly subscription things that we pay for Netflix, Spotify, Steam, and sometimes, if I bought anything from Virgin or something, it's helpful to know what I bought within that category. But I some website do give this, but I don't see that much. because I know my direct debits how much it goes out. So
Okay. Could you show me how you'd find out some more information on a specific transaction you've made?
if I click here, is it? No. Specific transaction.
A specific transaction.
I would expect you to click on the transaction.
Okay,
on
so
that.
you want to find a transaction you made find out more information you made a transaction at Burgerland.
Oh, how? Yeah, just clicking it and seeing
So-
Burgerland. Yeah.
What would you expect to see when you selected it?
When I click Burgerland.
Yeah.
Yes, I expect to see this. Yes, that's what I was talking about previously. That if I click, it shows me where I bought it. One thing I liked is that I don't recognize this payment. That option I haven't seen this before in other apps. So if I click this, I expect that will generate a form or something. If I click I don't recognize this payment, and that would from there I can inform the credit card company that this transaction I'm recognizing.
So you'd expect to fill out a form.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think anything is missing from this page, or is there anything you'd like to add?
No, just one thing is that sometimes, suppose like on Amex, there are eating places where they give discounts. So something, if this Burgerland is giving a discount which is connected to On More, and if that pops up, that okay, yeah.
Okay.
One thing it will be useful is having a website of that company if it is there.
Yeah.
I don't know, everything is there, address and everything. Just a website, yeah.
So now I'd like you to imagine that you need to make a one-off payment on your credit card. So where would you do that?
One-off payment, I'll go to make a repayment. No, one-off payment is on the manage. Oh, sorry, on a payment of credit card. Yeah, maybe make a 96.
So what's happening here?
This is the minimum balance, but I can change. I should be able to change it, I believe.
Change the minimum amount.
Minimum amount.
Why do you think you can change the minimum amount?
Review payment. Sorry. So what did you say?
Said, why do you think you can change the minimum amount?
I don't see the option, but I should be able to. So if I review the payment, next page, I don't know, it's not giving me option. I'd expect to change the payment. Custom amount, yes.
So what's happening on this page here?
On this page it says that minimum amount, what is the balance I have to pay on my card, last statement, and the full balance on the last statement. One thing I would like is that this full balance, I believe the full balance is from the last statement plus what I have spent for the last. But normally in other credit card provider, they have got a statement balance. So minimum balance, full balance, statement balance, and custom amount, or 4 options are given.
Okay.
Because normally if I've got cards where I don't pay by direct debit, so like Amex gives me 4 options: statement, balance.
Okay. What do you think about the information kind of provided on this page for the amount? Yes, just reiterating that if I pay in full, then my credit score will be good, and if I pay minimum amount, obviously that will have an impact on the credit score. What about on the other payment options?
Custom amount, just give me the option to how much I want to pay.
Okay. What about minimum amount?
Minimum amount.
So what's happening here?
Yeah, that's just reminding that if I don't pay in full, then obviously I have to pay interest on the amount that is balanced on the account.
Okay. So you'd like to pay £20 towards your bill.
£20, yeah.
If you select the keypad?
Oh yeah. Absolutely, keypad, £20.
And you want to use a new account?
So add a name. Features. Okay. £20 repayment amount, custom amount, 950 balance. So yeah, I'm paying £20 out of 970.
How do you find that process?
Yeah, easy, straightforward. Yeah, nothing complicated.
Okay. Right, we can have a look at some of this now. Sorry. Okay. So, so in a different scenario, I'd now like you to imagine that you have a credit card repayment coming up and you normally make your payments manually via the app. So you receive this notification, but you're currently unable to pay. So could you talk me through what this notification is telling you?
Just telling me that I have to make the minimum payment by tomorrow, and I can do it through this text. Through this notification that I expect that there'll be a link.
Okay. So, what else would you like to see to ensure that you make your payment? What are the communications?
What are the communications? I mean, notification is enough for me. But what I would expect on this notification, even before tapping it, if the amount is mentioned there, that this month's minimum amount £96 is due by tomorrow.
Okay.
So that will strike me that okay, that is the amount I have to pay.
So if you select the notification?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you tell me how much you owe and how much you owe tomorrow?
Not from. Oh, sorry. How much I owe in?
So how much you need to pay tomorrow?
1130. No, the minimum amount is I have to click and take. From here, I don't know. Credit breakdown. I think that's from there. The minimum amount is £96.
Okay.
But I would expect when I click the notification, it gives me there. That's the minimum amount. This is like a two-step process.
Okay. So
that's why I was saying before that if it is there, breakdown is here instead of clicking it. That's better.
So some days have passed and you're still unable to pay your bill. You were due to pay yesterday and you open your phone and you see this notification. So what is this notification telling you and what would you do?
It's basically I haven't paid the whole amount, the statement balance. So if I click it, it will show me how much balance I still owe to the credit card company from the last statement.
Okay. So if you select the notification. So
your credit monthly payment is overdue or late payment fee will be charged in 5 days. So again, if I click it will show me that if I don't pay by that day, I will be charged late payment fees. The next it says before that if you have to pay by 5 days, and so I have to pay the statement balance basically, the £590. If I don't pay, then they will charge me late payment fee of £12 within next 5 days.
Okay. Okay. So, kind of how does that messaging kind of make you feel?
The message is fine. I mean, straightforward. I haven't paid, and they're just being helpful. They're trying to remind me that I need to pay. Otherwise, not only I'm paying interest, but they will add on £12 to the late payment fee for the late payment fee. Yeah, just making me aware.
Okay. So, let's see, go back here. Okay, so let's say you couldn't pay your bill for several days. What would your kind of your next step be, and why? Sorry.
If I haven't paid the
So you haven't paid your bill, and you for forecast you can't pay your bill for several days.
I'll try to ring the bank probably, or not ring. Contact the provider through app and ask them if they can put me on a repayment plan, or maybe overdraft, temporary overdraft facility for next few days or weeks.
Okay. So you get another notification, the one that you're seeing here, as you're still unable to pay. What do you think you'll see when you log into the Onmo app?
I would expect that there should be some options given to me, that if you're still unable to pay, please contact us. We are here to help you.
Okay. And besides this notification, what other comms did you expect to receive from Onmo at this moment?
Email.
Emails. Okay. Anything else?
No, maybe emails every week or something if I'm still not able to pay. If I'm not still able to pay, or if I haven't, and also I haven't contacted the provider. Not that I haven't contacted the provider and they're sending me again and again. No.
So we select the notification. So what's this page telling you?
Your credit card's monthly payment is overdue and late payment has been charged. Tell us if you can't pay now. So it's saying they have already charging me £12 added to my balance, and they're asking me why I'm not able to pay, and that I hope that means they are able to provide some solution long term, any repayment plan or something else.
How much is your late repayment fee?
£12.
Okay. So you mentioned obviously about contacting the bank if you've kind of found yourself in this financial trouble. Is there any reason why you wouldn't contact?
No, I would contact, because the more I delay, the more the interest will carry on adding on, and also it will start affecting my credit score. So if I make a deal with the repayment or something with the bank, with the provider, then that they may delay that to put a footprint on my credit score.
Okay. So you've really found yourself in some really troubling financial issues, and you're unable to pay your credit card bill at all this month, and you can't add anything towards it. So what would you expect to see when you receive this information, receive this notification? Sorry.
Or if I click here, they will again reiterate that we are here to help you, and because this will significantly affect my credit score, and it will stop me getting any more loans, or mortgage or other credit providers will be informed. So it is in my best interest to contact them as soon as possible.
Okay. So if you select the notification, yeah.
It has been in areas for 10 days, hence your account has been locked. Okay. Yeah, that means they are asking that they're saying you haven't made a payment, you haven't contacted us, so we have to lock your card, so I'm not able to use this card anymore. So I should contact them.
And what's your understanding of that language, arrears? What do you think that means?
That I haven't paid, which I owe to them.
Okay. And how much do you think you'll need to pay to not be in arrears?
I have to pay the statement balance. So basically 590 plus 42. Why 720 total debt to clear? I don't know whether it has added any other cost. Or interest would be there. Sorry, yeah, 590 42 plus there's some interest added to it, so that makes 420. Again, this would be helpful if it is a breakdown of that total debt to clear amount, but what is the breakdown of 720? That is not clear.
Okay, so you want to see a breakdown?
Yeah, why I'm paying 720 instead of 590? And with the date, when they say date to clear, so that means certain no date they have mentioned, but as a breakdown of the, if I pay 720, is it how much interest I'm paying every day? So if I don't pay by today it could be 720, tomorrow it could be 724.
Mm-hmm.
So I would expect debt to be clear account by 18th of October, because the due date is mentioned but doesn't 10 days overdue. So if today's date needs to be mentioned, if you pay by today.
Okay.
And the breakdown of the 720.
So you want to see when that
and why I'm paying, like it's not clear to me. I'm guessing that that's the interest.
Okay. So say you're at this stage, what do you think Onmo could do to help you?
I mean, as I said, they need to come. They can provide a repayment plan. And once the repayment plan is set up, they once the first payment is made, they allow me to carry on using the card. Some sort of credit is given to me to use.
Okay. So, what do you think would happen if you continued to owe money? You didn't make any payments back. You didn't contact the bank. What do you think would happen?
Obviously, this will affect my credit score, and other providers will be informed, so I will not be able to get any credit anywhere. Wherever I apply, this will have an impact on it.
Anything else?
No, I can't think of anything else.
Okay. I just want to back here. I want to ask how you feel about the kind of tone of the language used throughout the kind of notifications and the alerts you've seen throughout.
No, it's very tone is right. I mean, it's not harsh or anything. It's just basic, straight to the point. And this is a serious issue. You need to be straight to the point. You can't use honey or lemon with it.
Okay.
And yeah, minimum payment for due. Yeah.
Yeah. So if we like these ones, and then obviously this is in it. That one. Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, that's what I expect.
Okay. Just want to have a look at something quickly here. So, just want to ask you about the kind of overall kind of brand, look and feel. Kind of what are your thoughts on that? Feel free to kind of explore
Okay.
the colours we use, the fonts, etc. How do you feel about that?
To be honest, the next graph or inside you're showing, if that sort of color is included in the type of transaction, then like entertainment, if you're using the same colors, then if I go back, say online purchase 620, if I go back,
Okay.
those will come up.
So you want
Like
you want,
TFL, I'm just saying for say online purchase or transport or whatever divisions you are doing this different thing, spending category, if the transaction are also in same color,
okay.
and as I said before, if instead of a help and contacts or support, if there is a chat function here, so if I have a query and if I'm browsing this for some time, that means I'm not sure.
So how do you feel about the general look and feel, the brand, colours?
This is a bit dull, the credit card
Why is that?
photograph. No, if you see, I like something like Virgin Money, or Monzo, sort of it's colorful and easy to, yeah, it's like very very blunt, like a O and that's it. And yeah, most of it is either navy blue or black. Yeah, not colorful.
Okay. What about the rest of the kind of branding and colouring?
Rest of branding and collecting, um, I don't know why 870 and the rest bit is 00 in gray. Or the whole lot should be in the same color, including the pound sign. And I would expect the available credit and the balance to be in different color, and so that is easy to, like, I don't know, is to and otherwise it's fine. It's just great card.
How do you find with the fonts reading?
Fonts I would prefer bit bigger, and to be honest, this top bit, there's so much space has been lost, so I have to really drill down to see more transaction. I don't know whether I'll be able to see more transactions. This is a prototype, but more transaction. I would expect to see at least 15-20 transactions here.
Okay. So
Not clicking show all. At least I can, and then show all, not just 5 transactions and show all. There's so much space wastage here.
Yeah, obviously this is a prototype.
No. Like a make a payment, like I'm saying, like for example, Amex has got make a payment here. These 3-4 in here basically. Instead of having a make a repayment, is here on the tabs, like 4 tabs here.
So what do you mean, sorry?
Like if you say manage and statement and inside, they have got the payment button here.
Okay.
So make a payment button here. So and also on the top bit is a breakdown of the credit breakdown is only is I don't have to click anywhere on the front screen. I can see, and it just makes sense that the last statement thereon I have spent this, so it's all on this front page. I don't have to go to another page.
Okay. Perfect. Just got a couple of questions just to wrap up your experience today. No, that's the wrong page. Overall, how would you describe your experience with the app we looked at today?
It's easy. It's not hard to navigate. The few things that I've said in terms of how the layout or the presentation of the is where I don't have to go into another screen to look for information, and otherwise using the app is easy. It is straightforward.
So besides the kind of balance breakdown that we spoke about, obviously you said
Inside also, yeah.
Yeah. Is if you had a magic wand and you could change anything about the app today, what would it be and why?
I would like to see something where I can contact them, not going to another page, because if I have a query on any of the transaction, I would like to quickly contact them, not looking for where is that help and support button. Because that's one of the most, when people are in trouble, they look for that information straight away. Like few days ago, my son lost his credit card, and which company? I think Santander. Because I think they don't, and it was hard for me to look for where the button for the lost card. So I have to do a search. Oh, one more thing, I didn't see a button here for search.
Search for what?
Say like if I like a binocular, and I can search a word to see where it is in the say suppose I'm not able to find something.
Okay.
Suppose health, and then when I press the search button, I would expect to see a frequently asked questions.
Where currently would you expect to see
On the
frequently
right
asked
hand
questions?
top corner.
So within the current app, where would
Yes.
you expect to see it?
On the right hand top corner here. On here.
But
Somewhere.
using this app now, where would you, if you needed to find FAQs, where would you go?
Oh, I'll go in there probably. That is like, because I have gone through it, and maybe help and support maybe. But if it's a binocular there, and I click that, and if I don't put anything there, by default it will show me the FAQ.
Okay. Okay, perfect. That's all the questions I have for you today. Do you have any questions for me?
Mm-hmm.
No? Okay, perfect. So what will happen next is your incentive will be emailed to you, so it'll be no later than Friday. So tomorrow, probably
To the
tomorrow.
same email address that I mentioned.
Same email address,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Oh.
the one that you supplied
Absolutely.
the recruiter with. So yeah, that'll be no later than Friday, so you'll get it before the weekend.
No problem.
Okay, perfect. I'm just going to stop